Ang ating second game or match number 21, the Creamline Cool Smashers na may tangan-tangan na 5-game winning streak ay makakalaban ang Motolite na kanila rin. Meron ding 2-game winning streak coming into this match. It is all live here on SNA and of course on Liga. Pati na rin sa ating mga high-definition channels, SNA HD and Liga HD. And of course, you can watch us online. Kumpleto po tayo. sports.abs-cbn.com/PVL or /livestream/PVL, premiervolleyballleague.com, and on iWant. For ABS-CBN Sports, I'm Boom Gonzalez. Makakasama si Charo Soriano. Good to see you again. And we welcome to the PVL family, Amanda Howe. Thank you and congratulations.
It's good to be here.
And it's great to have you here. Okay, handa na kami. Simulan na natin ang ating Wednesday edition of PVL 2019.
Good afternoon mga kapamilya. Day 11 na po ng ating PVL Reinforced Conference. At ang ating defending champions na Creamline Cool Smashers ay hindi magpapatalo as they aim to sustain their spot at number 2. In just 3 quick sets, umuwing masaya ang kanilang mga fans sa Iloilo sapagkat second round with 5 straight wins out of 6 outings. Para naman sa Team Motolite after surviving an epic 5-setter against Lady Troopers last Sunday, the team continues to hope for a podium finish. Kaya naman, it is undeniable that the race for the PVL Reinforced Conference is getting more and more exciting.
Second round na nga, Amanda. So talagang dito nagkakaroon ng tensyon. Bumibigat na yung tensyon. Charo, there are some winning streaks and there are some losing streaks already.
It becomes more and more exciting now, Boom, in the second round.
Alright, tignan natin ang ating team standings para malaman nila kung anong ibig sabihin natin, Charo.
Yes, and you can see there on your screens right now the team standings, the updated for today with the Petrogas Angels at 7-0, followed by the Cool Smashers and the Lady Troopers, after which is the Motolite, the Perlas Spikers, and the Water Defenders. That's why it's very important, Boom, yung game today. Cool Smashers winning today would mean that they're solidified in their semi-finals already. And Motolite getting another win will give them more of dominant ranking in this conference.
And kumbaga, Motolite getting some traction,
Yes,
nagkakaroon na ng konting footing, so to speak, dito sa ating Reinforced Conference. So maganda itong laban na to because you're two teams that are confident coming into this second game ng ating Wednesday doubleheader. Now, Amanda, marami tayong fans sa PVL, alam natin yan. Pero katulad mo, marami rin sigurado na baguhan sa ating Premier Volleyball League. Paano ba nila tayo sasamahan?
Tama, Boom. Mga kapamilya, tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports and use the hashtag PVL2019 for your thoughts and comments on the match. You may also check out exclusive photos on Instagram at ABS-CBN Sports. And please do like, share, and follow our Facebook page, Premier Volleyball League. Do not forget, you can keep up to date on all things Premier Volleyball League on the Philippines' #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com.
Alright, simula na. Nag-iingay na dito sa loob ng Philoil Flying V Center. So that means we are minutes away from the game. Si Amanda ay lilibot dito sa Philoil Flying V Center para kumuha ng mga kwento. Kakausapin natin siya maya-maya lamang. Kami naman ni Charo magbabalik. May mga kakausapin mga import. Itong laban ng Creamline at Motolite when we come back here on SNA. Ilang minuto na lang magsisimula na ang labanan ng Creamline Cool Smashers at ang Motolite 5-game winning streak against a 2-game winning streak ng Motolite dito sa loob ng Philoil Flying V Center. And for those who don't know, this is already the second round matchup between these two teams. So that means naglaban na sila ng first round. How did that happen? How did that go, Charo?
Creamline had a slow start in their first meeting in the round 1 encounter. They only had 13 points in the first set, but then again, we know Creamline. Creamline is a very dominant and very, very aggressive team. They started slow, yes, but they ended rather very, very strong as well. They won the second set, they won the third set, and they won the fourth set. They were very aggressive in terms of their attacks, boom, with 42 attacks as opposed to Motolite's only 34 attacks. But there are some things also that they need to work on. Motolite was up in terms of their blocking. They had 7 blocks. Creamline only had 2 blocks. And at the same time, their aces that time, they had 18 aces as opposed to Creamline's only 9. So we know the adjustments that Coach Tai will do now. More receive, more first ball, more ball control.
At saka iba na yung Motolite team sigurado na makakaharap nila dito sa second round. Now, joining us today here in the panel to talk more about their campaign in the first round and coming from that victory that they had the last time, Ali Blanco, of course, the import of Creamline Cool Smashers. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah.
You guys have a 5-game winning streak. You've had 3 coaches so far.
Yes.
You know, 1 injured superstar at the start of the season. How are you able to still dominate and come up with 5 straight wins?
Okay, with coach, I feel so much better. The team feels so much better. I don't know, maybe it's connection because she have 3 confidence with this coach,
Right.
and this is really important.
Right.
And the second, I don't know, maybe the girls. Now I feel really nice with everything, coaches and the time here, but training and the training is better because the coach Tai, he have hard
training. And you like hard training, I see.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. I feel better now.
Good, good.
It's okay.
She also had a very dominant performance against
Right.
Bangko Perlas. Congratulations. I also wanted to ask you, how's your stay here in Manila been over the past months, and what changes did you feel Coach Tai coming into Creamline again? What changes inside the feelings of the team and your feelings as well?
Maybe confidence.
A lot of confidence.
Yes, and more union. This is now I feel this really.
And is that why you're also playing better, you personally? The last 2 games have been very good for you.
Thank you so much.
Is that the reason why also?
Yes.
All right. Good luck with the game today.
Thank you
and
so
thank you for your
much.
time this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, Ali Blanco of the Creamline Cool Smashers. You will see her in action today against Motolite. Like we said, you know, she's been playing lights out the last couple of games, really complementing the other players now.
That's true. They seem more in sync now. The receivers, Gia, and of course the middle spikers. It's very important for a middle blocker to get that sort of comfortable feeling with your setter. And I think Gia and Blanco, they're already reaching that. And we're excited to see how they will perform now against Motolite.
Yeah, and more of the points also, as we said, they can get the points. Eliza there, of course, we know Dao can provide the points. But yung depensa din sa net talaga ni Ali Blanco has been spectacular, especially in the last 2 games, especially in that game against Bangko Perlas.
Yes, she was very dominant again in that game. And you can really see how she wanted every single ball. She
Right.
was calling out to Gia. She was talking more to her defenders. She was talking to her side wing spikers as opposed to how they're going to be able to stop and block all of the attacks coming from the Bangko spikers. And that resulted to a very good win against them. 3 sets, very quick game, very dominant, very aggressive. And I'm sure the Creamline Cool Smashers feel much more confident coming into this game, Boom.
And probably her best game also all around against Bangko Perlas. Alright, pag-uusapan naman natin ang Motolite at kakausapin naman natin ang isa sa kanilang mga imports sa aming pagbabalik dito ni Charo sa loob ng Philoil Flying V Center and here on SNA. Live po tayo for our second game, our second of our doubleheader for today, Wednesday. It is Creamline versus Motolite. And Motolite, 2-game winning streak. We talked about Creamline, Charo, na maraming pinagdaanan sa first round. Lalo na Motolite, they barely had a team.
Lalong-lalo na ang Motolite. Such a Cinderella story in the first round, boom, no? Star player, franchise player, she was not able to play. Nagkulang yung Motolite. But then again, they had 2 winning streaks already against Bali Pure and their last game against the Army Lady Troopers. And we can see that on your screens right now. Let's review. It was a seesaw battle, 5 sets for Motolite and Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers. Nakita mo naman, napakagaling. 25-23, 25-21, 25-17, 25-21, and 15-30. Napakalapit. And we can allot most of those points because of the imports of Motolite. 30% goes to them, both Esdel and Thompson, and their spiking accuracy last game, boom, was above 40% for the both of them. So nakita talaga natin, very efficient maglaro si Esdel and Thompson.
And it was a great game, treated sa Imus Cavite. Kasama natin, yun na nga nasabi mo, Cristel Esdel will with us here. Congratulations, first of all, 2-game winning streak, 5-setter, a big game. You came in hours before your first game. I mean, how have you been able to adjust, and how is this 2-game winning streak happening for you guys?
Well, the thing with my adjustment is that I love volleyball. And if you tell me, Crystal, play volleyball, I'm like, yeah.
Even if no sleep?
No sleep, I go.
No rest, you go also.
I go.
I love it. Love it. So that's the reason you're always ready to go.
Oh yeah, I love volleyball too much.
All right.
That's
She
so
does
good.
too.
I do also. I think we all do here, and everybody, all the people watching love volleyball also. I have a question for you also, is that coming in here, what change are you expecting? What can you give? What do you think you can give to Motolite, to your teammates here, coaches, as a volleyball player?
Well, I came here to give everything that I can possible. I came to give more of me than I ever thought I could. Because the people here are very nice, and it makes you want to give freely. So I want to give all the power I have, all the energy, every strength for this team.
That's a very good attitude, boom.
Does it help that you are reunited with Shannon Thompson here?
Yes, it does.
Feels a lot better?
Yes.
Feels like home? Well, thank you and congratulations, and good luck with this game. This is going to be a big one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your time. Shannon Thompson and, of course, Cristel Esdel will be, as you mentioned, the bulk of the offense nitong Motolite. Pero napakaganda ng inilalaro nila. Pero matindi ang kanila makakalaban ngayon. You look at the numbers for Esdel, who has totally relaxed and stepped up now here in the last couple of games.
Yes, Cristel Esdel, as you mentioned, thank you so much for being here with us today in the panel. She had 23 points in their last game against Pacific Town Army Lady Troopers. And as again, I've mentioned, that's 40% accuracy. Boom, napakahirap nung gawin. 4 balls out of 10 balls ang napapatay ni Esdel. So we're gonna see, she's gonna have the same intensity, the same attitude, and the same personality today in their game against Creamline.
Ganda ng matchup niya with Ali Blanco dito sa laban na to. Actually, maganda ang matchup natin ng Creamline versus Motolite. At nagliliparan ng mga bola dito sa paligid namin ni Charo Soriano. So, papaalala namin sa inyo, samahan niyo po kami on Twitter, if you may, please, at ABS-CBN Sports and all our online platforms, and of course, Facebook, everything else. You can join us. Yung hashtag natin hindi po nagbabago. It is PVL 2019. Bago kami tuluyan tamaan ni Charo dito sa ating pregame area, Eliza Valdez and the rest of Creamline will go into action as DJ Louie will provide the entertainment inside the Philoil Flying V Center. We will be back with the second game of our Wednesday doubleheader sa inyong PVL 2019.
Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Referee, Ms. Joy De Imos. Let's welcome our starters from our Creamline, Cool Smashers. Team captain is number 2, Alyssa Valdez. At number 5, Risa Sato. Wearing jersey number 7, Michelle Gumabao. At number 12, Julia Melissa Morado. Number 16 is foreign guest player from Thailand, Kutika Kaupin. And number 18, foreign guest player from Venezuela, Aliasar Blanco. Libero number 22, Melissa Gohing. Head coach, Mr. Anusorn Tai Bunde. Calling on our team from Motolite. Team captain is number 8, Myla Pablo. At number 3, Maria Stella Jem Layo. Number 4 is foreign guest player from Trinidad and Tobago, Crystal Esdel. Number 5, foreign guest player from Trinidad and Tobago, Shan Thompson. Number 12, Maria Ariel Estraniero. And number 19, Ashlane Ganaban. Libero, number 14, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Miss Eres Pada. This is the second round of the preliminary.
The starting 6 for the Creamline Cool Smashers. On your screens, no changes there. Melissa Gohing is, I know the previous game or the game previous to the last game was a little under the weather, but now she's back. And the return of Myla Pablo.
Everybody is so excited when her name was called here in the arena. Boom, talagang nag-iinitan ng laban between Motolite and Creamline ngayong araw na to.
Ay, pinag-uusapan natin isang kampiyon, isang MVP, isang gigil na maglaro, and things really happening slowly, coming together, Charo, for Motolite here. You know, they started with barely a team to practice a month before the start of the reinforced conference. Nagka-problema pa sa import, diba? And nabiyayaan na parehong taga Trinidad and Tobago ang mag-teammate in the national team ang kanilang kasama ngayon. And they're slowly really finding yung chemistry, and that's the reason why they have a 2-game winning streak. Of course, matindi ang kalaban nila ngayon. Kaya maganda itong laban natin.
Yes, that's true, Boom. Ang ganda ng timing rin ng Motolite, no? Hindi sila nag-peak early. They took their time, one game at a time, slowly but surely. And let's see kung anong mga adjustments ang changes ang gagawin nila sa larong ito.
They also did not play in the first week of the PVL Reinforced Conference, and then in the first weekend, they played back-to-back right away. Actually, 3 straight playing days. So it was really a strange start para dito sa kupunan ni Coach Air Pada. But now things are starting to normalize. And speaking of normal things,
yes, nagpakilala ng maaga ang ating import na nakausap natin kanina, Boom. Blanco with her first point here in the game.
Alam mo, bago tayo magkatuluyan dito sa ating bakbakan natin, you know, I will refer to my interview with Wilma Salas last Sunday, and then yung interview natin kay Esdel, and interview natin kay Blanco, na hindi nakikita mo yung sincerity nung kanilang katuwaan being here. You were amazed when we went off here.
Yes, I was so amazed. I wanted to commend their personality, their attitude. Talagang mapipil mo na gustong-gusto nila dito sa bansa natin at gustong-gusto nila maglaro sa kaninang sari-sariling teams.
Yung word na enthusiasm comes into mind when Wilma was talking about all the food, the people, my teammates, and then you hear the same from Blanco, you hear the same from Esdel. Hindi po scripted yan.
Yes.
Talagang napapamahal tayo sa kanila at ganun din sila sa atin. And a triple block. Esdel closing the door on Dalcao Pin. At nakadalawang sunod na puntos dito ang Motolite.
It's like that childhood enthusiasm. It's bringing back so much good energy for Motolite as well. And you can see Esdel talaga talking to everybody. And it's important, even as an import, she needs to be able to reach out and communicate with the local players.
Thompson with that familiar jump serve
She
ties
scored.
the match. She
Rio.
should be happy also that she's playing with her former teammate.
That's always a good feeling.
Of course.
Parang, you're going to a new country, a foreign land,
Familiarity,
and then there's
Thompson.
somebody there that you're familiar with.
Very familiar with that face. Smile of Pablo as Thompson ties the ball game and then
Ball is
gives
out.
up a
Creamline
service
up by
error.
1.
Nasabi nga natin kanina, that's one of the things rin na kailangan talaga pagtuunan ng pansin ng Creamline Pool Smashers. Heavy servers mostly ang nasa
Captain,
Motolite, no, with
Valdez.
Ayala Serrero and of course
Serving for Creamline.
Thompson. Tingnan natin kung maka-adjust ng receiving pattern ng Creamline against them.
Usually it is Tots
Service
who starts dito para sa Motolite, but now yun nga. Myla Pablo will take care of that. I feel so sad for her, Charo, because you know this. She loves to play so
Wrist
much, but
flyer.
her recurring
Motolite.
sore back, her back injury sometimes talaga, and I've talked to her about that even during the first few times na nangyari sa kanya.
Turned back by
Para
Pablo.
siyang paralyzed eh. Talaga,
Yes, mahirap talaga pag
sakit
likod.
talaga.
Mahirap
Oo.
talaga pag back injury. With an ankle, you can tape it, you can
Correct.
wrap it. But if likod, hirap. Talagang limited ang movement mo. But again, pinakita ni Myla Pablo na hindi limited ang movements niya ngayon with the first block that she had for her
Lion.
team.
And in some of those injuries, it's really rest. So yan ang ginawa niya in the first 2 weeks. Pinahinga lang. She was in uniform, but she never really got to play. Nice pick up there by Thompson. Pablo. Thompson saves it, and Pablo will give it to the other side. Creamline down by 1. Binigay sa likod. Gumabaw finds
down
the line.
Sweet spot for
Tied
Michelle
at 5.
Gumabaw there. Kitang-kita niya walang tao sa down the line ng Motolite. And again, I think we're gonna see a lot of that, no? You know, consistent. Michelle Gumabaw is very consistent. If she sees that something's
player,
working, she
Blanco.
won't change it. Kailangan
Serving for the
mag-adjust
Cool
ang
Smashers.
Motolite sa kanilang depensa.
Good first ball. Estel sa kabila. And Valdez
Estel
couldn't
off the
handle
hand
that
of Valdez.
attack.
6.
Cristel Estel straight
35.
from Bucharest.
What's good about the matchup with Estel and the import of Creamline is medyo may benefit na si Estel inalagay sa utility because she's
Cristel
very
Estel,
tall as opposed to the
foreign
shorter
player.
blocks of
Serving
Creamline.
for Motolite.
And she's a lefty.
Correct. Di umabot yung serve.
That
So
ties
two
the
imports
set at
have
6.
the service error each. And just like that, 6 na puntos para sa dalawang kupunan. As we expected, this was going to be a tight one.
Michelle
5-game
Gumabaw.
winning streak for
Serving
Michelle
for
and the rest of
Creamline.
Creamline. 2-game winning streak para sa Motolite. Ayla. Ayel, mababa yan. Gia opens up. Kaupin. Thompson from the back. The push doesn't work. Atienza will set up Dow. And
Calvin on the
di
hit
na
out.
nahabol.
7. Serving 6.
Dow, I mean, she's been with Creamline
Right, yeah.
ever
And
since.
speaking of familiarity, that's her 3rd tour of duty already with them.
Service.
At nakailang championship
Gumabaw.
na rin sila together. So talagang kilala nila ang isa't isa. Even sa mga git-gitan na labanan.
Correct. Go to war together, ibang bagay. As Estelle from the back.
Adele.
I mean, that's also expected that the imports of Motolite will be hitting a lot of back throws, especially if Motolite cannot give good receives. Or even if they could, that's really part of their attacking pattern.
For the first
Captain
time, if you're
Myla
Ayala
Pablo,
Stoniero, you've been
serving.
playing for UP and for the first time here, you have all of these options and
Outwin
weapons.
through
And
the
speaking
triple
of
block.
weapons, of course, ang
First
pinakamaasahan
technical
dyan
timeout,
para
8.
sa Creamline.
Creamline.
Kaupin gets them
7.
to the technical
Motolite.
timeout, 8-7. We'll talk about Ayala and her options when we come back here. Nagbabalik po ang ating live and exclusive coverage of your PVL Reinforced Conference here on SNA. Balikan natin ang ating panel at large, Amanda Howe. Amanda?
Boom and Charo, nakausap ko nga ang bagong import ng Motolite na si Shannon Thompson, who finished off with 28 points in her previous game, leading the way for Motolite. Shannon Thompson has only been here for 2 weeks, ngunit para sa kanya, it feels a lot longer than that. Nabanggit rin niya na hindi ito ang unang beses na naglaro siya dito at nakilala na rin niya ang ilan sa kanyang mga teammates dati. Kaya naman, settling in with their new team was not a problem. As a team, their main goal is to keep on improving in every game and to have slow and steady progress in the right direction. Now, let's just see how these two teams will fight for their victory. Back to you, Boom and Charo.
Salamat, Amanda Howe. Our panel at large for today, a hitting error on the 1-2 play for ALS Tornero, so gives Cool Smashers a 9-7 lead.
Gustong magpakilala ni Ayel. Nag-threat din siya sa net.
Thompson gets the point.
8, serving 9.
Sarap din kung ikaw setter, ano, you get into this conference, you're playing all of a sudden with world-class talent, you know, tall talents, national team members of different countries and played around Europe and Asia. Sarap ng yung ganun. You raise your own level, ano, Charo?
That's true talaga. Tumataas din ang kumpiyansa mo sa sarili mo, especially since a lot of them will for sure hit the ball hard and probably score a point. And that's also credit to your setting.
It's not always about hitting the ball hard, says Eliza. Look at that. Just the right feathery touch para makakuha ng puntos dun sa likod ng triple block kay Baldo.
Triple block kay Eliza, and I'm guessing they're also gonna do the same to Dow as well, no?
What an attack. Balik kay Eliza. Hinampas naman ang bola dito.
Finds the spot. 11,
oh, I love it. Now I'm thinking, you know, you got Blanco, you got Estelle, you got Calpin, you got Thompson, and then you got the classic matchup of Myla Pablo and Eliza Valdez. Ang college lang.
Bagyong Pablo, ay Typhoon Pablo and Bagyong
Pablo. Bagyong Baldo.
Bagyong Baldo, yes. It's nice that we're talking about the imports, but at the same time, you can really see yung mga locals din natin gumagawa.
Holden Layo. 12-8.
But one thing that Motolite needs to really work on is to minimize their errors. We've seen several service errors. We've seen an error coming from Ayel. We've seen this error as well. So if they get to minimize that and not give 3 points to Creamline, the game will be a lot easier for them.
Ponce. That's a free ball. A push by Pablo. Mabilis na binigay kay Blanco. That is the correct play right there for Gia Morado while Motolite was scrambling on defense.
Timeout, Motolite.
Timeout, Coach Air.
Yesterday, you cannot wait to get the imports hot. You're doing a great job with Chris. Shannon's only gotten like 2 balls, right? I like that you're trying to get the middle going. But is Maurice getting kills right now? No. Who's getting kills? Yes. So we don't have time for that. That was a great pull-off by you. But you need to remember the offense. And you need to call a name. If Shannon just played the ball up and she's running back, she's on the pipe, right? Or 3? I don't know. Clear communication out there. Let's go. Together! Work!
Biggest lead ng ating laban. Uy!
Hi, Phil. Kainglet Cayetano in the house. And Mommy Taj, hello.
Phil, partner ko nung Sunday when we covered that game in Imus, Cavite. Galing Iloilo kayo. Galing Iloilo kami. Galing kami Imus. At meron pa tayong pupuntahan. We will tell you the schedule of your PBL maya-maya lamang. In the meantime, eto na ang pinakamalaking abante dito off a service ace. Again, a consistently good server. Etong si Risa Sato. That drops out.
9-14.
Pero you can see Risa Sato, no? Even though she makes a mistake in her serves here and there, talagang tinalaban niya. Hindi siya nagbibigay ng easy ball.
Yep.
Ayala Estraniero serving from Motolite.
I like her serve because sometimes she varies it per serve.
Yes, there's
long,
like a
short,
side spin,
correct.
a back spin.
Blanco
off the block.
Myla Pablo, I think right now at this stage, as great as she is, syempre, as you know, Charo, when you're coming off an injury, regardless of whether it's a major or minor, when you've been out for 2 weeks,
Morado.
you gotta get, yung sabi nga nila, you have to get your
Groove back.
your volleyball legs, so to speak, yung mga instinct mo.
Yes, totoo yun. At syempre, matagal na rin siyang hindi nagte-training with her
Oo.
teammates, no? So that's also a factor. She needs to be able to adjust with that as well.
Gia. Michelle, lumusot sa block. Ponce, bibigay kay Thompson. Easy take para kay Morado. Valdez lumipad.
Valdez
Another
with a
triple block on Eliza Valdez, but Valdez has
Second
seen it
technical
all in her
timeout,
career.
16. Creamline.
Able to get it through for the
9,
biggest lead of the
Motolite.
match, 16-9. Gaya ng aming nabanggit kanina, tuloy-tuloy ang pagbiyahe ng inyong Premier Volleyball League. Mga taga-Laguna naman ang ating bibisitahin, and not just 1 game but 2 games. Pacific Town, the Army who won earlier, going up against the undefeated Petrogas Angels. And then sa ating second game, Banco Perlas. Kayo pala, no? Going to Laguna.
Yes,
Yeah.
up against Motolite.
Motolite.
Also.
It starts at 2 p.m. our first game, okay? And live po yan, so makita-kita tayo dyan sa Binyan, Laguna.
Morado serving.
Charo made a great point no, when we went off the air kanina. 6-6 po ang ating tie kanina. So right now, we're looking
Valdez.
at a
Denied.
10-4 run after that block, an offensive block.
10-16.
Yes, I think that timeout, Coach Air was able to remind her blockers that they're blocking a little bit early. That's why madaling magpa-check out si Eliza and si Dao. They need to
Yes,
count
player.
1, 2, 3, 4. They need a little bit of a beat and wait for the spikers there.
That's her second
3
service
points for Creamline.
error. High risk, high reward, as we know, for Shannon Thompson for her services. So they got a point and they gave a point. So balik tayo sa 7-point lead, 17-10. Valdez serving. Sa likod, Thompson. Blanco will pump it to Gumabaw. Ponce nandun. Ayel, siya rin. Underhands it. Lalabas yan para kay Thompson.
Ball is out.
Again, we've been talking about
18
minimizing
to 10.
errors for Motolite, and I think they already have about 7 or 8 errors in this set so far. So that's
Valdez.
7 or 8 points given freely
Pinamigay, oo.
to Creamline Cool Smashers.
That includes the services, no?
Yes.
Good first ball. Estelle has been on
Estelle
fire. She has been
over
the
the block.
bright spot para dito sa
11
Motolite
to
from
18.
the get-go.
And I think Coach Air has been reminding Ayel also na porsyento tayo, no? Magandang nilalaro ni Estelle ngayon, mataas ang bola. And of course, match up with Dao
Wrist
as the
line.
blocker. So talagang
Serving from Motolite.
kinakausap niya si Ayel na ibigay mo kay Estelle.
Angat na angat si Cristel, no? Ang taas pumalo. That catches the line. Oh boy, they need that.
12
Layog
to 18.
able to get the service ace.
Ball rounded
Service.
right on the line.
Layo.
Boom. Medyo bumagsak yung bola. Hindi expect ni Eliza and ni Melissa Gohing.
Pumatong si Kaupin. Good reaction there by Ayel. Chance ball para sa Creamline. Back set to Gumabaw. That is blocked and it drops on the line. Myla Pablo, welcome back.
Block is in.
Yes, Myla Pablo with
Point
2
and
blocks to
serve
her
for
name this
Motolite.
set. Boom. Napakaganda ng timing ni Myla.
Catching.
Service. Layo.
13, serving 8. Another good serve.
Off
That
the
goes
block.
through Ganaban
Gumabaw.
and Pablo's hands.
19 to
Binabawi
13.
ni Morado, si Mitch.
And knowing Michelle, no, alam natin, talagang very resilient player also.
Ali Blanco, foreign
Tuwan-tuwa
guest
naman
player.
siya.
Heading to
Of course.
Creamline.
Over-received. Pero bumalik sa Motolite. Ayel goes back. Oh, what an
Estelle
angle.
on the
Wow,
angle.
what a spin from Estelle.
14.
Very cerebral. Hindi lang palalakas ang pinapakita ng import ng Motolite. Pero talino rin. Boom.
Substitution,
Grabe.
Motolite. 12
Skill.
out, 13. Soyuz.
Intelligence,
in. 4 out,
discarte.
17.
Estelle with that
in.
front line. Was that kind of like a cut shot?
Yes. That, I mean,
Stop spin.
you talk about that height, the peak. She hit the ball right at the
Serving for
peak. It was so
Motolite.
high. The blockers weren't there. And she saw the spot, the blank spot in the defense of Creamline.
Kaupin
Calvin off
gets
the
the
block.
point back. Anim pa rin ang
19.
bante ng Creamline Cool
14.
Smashers.
We see Ellie Soyud now.
Pumasok dito kasama si
Michelle
Fen Nas
Gumabaw.
para kay Ayel
Serving for
and
Creamline.
Cristel. Fen will set.
He will have 3 spikers, which is an advantage for Motolite.
Fen. Tang. Pablo sa kabila. Walang
Ball is
tinamaan.
out. 15.
Goes to show that's not an easy attack to
Yeah.
execute.
It's almost the same attack as the
21
one
to
of
14.
Estelle earlier, but this one clipped the top of the net,
Service.
rolling
Gumabaw.
towards the out-of-bounds area.
Bagyong Baldo, Bagyong Pablo, exciting second game. Yes, go Creamline. Hashtag PVL 2019. Grabe blockings ng Motolite. These are our messages
Parado with a 1-2 play.
on Twitter.
Then
Yes, we
2
agree,
to
Ann.
Yes,
14.
it's so great to see Myla
Timeout,
Pablo on the court.
Motolite.
The lead is now at 8. This is the biggest of the first set.
Not just her. All three. All, you two. You guys gotta be standing here like this, just waiting, right? 2 spikers. If the middle goes behind, our middle has the dump. If the middle stays in front, that means you have the dump. Passing. They're attacking you right now. You know that. Right? Just focus on getting a good pass. Focus on getting a good pass. Clear communication. You guys are going with 2 right now. I'm not sure if you knew whose ball that was. Communicate. Communicate.
Tina Wong, BDL, of course, who did our first game earlier. With Denise Dinsay.
And Coach
Serving
Oliver
Creamline, number 7.
Almadro
Michelle
on your
Gumabaw.
screens right now, champion coach with his champion players.
Meantime, back to live action dito. 8 ang inahabol. Joust at the net. Ponce keeps it alive. Sa likod, Thompson from the pipe. Babawi si Eliza. And Nas was there to dig. Ponce working hard. Sato!
Sato with a quick attack.
Sato
23
going straight to
14.
Ponce, knowing for a fact that she was just running back to the court after getting that second ball for her team.
And again, I mean, credit half that point to Gia.
Yes.
With the perfect set to Risa.
Gumabaw.
And that's something that Coach R also reminded her players. Gia Morado is also an attacking threat when she's in the front line.
Pablo. Valdez mula sa likod. Ponce nandun na naman. Thompson from the back. That is out.
All is
And
out.
we are at set point. Ang
Creamline
ganda ng
now
simula
at
natin
set
dito at
point
6-6.
advantage.
Motolite hanging with the defending champions, pero dito mo nakikita yung it's the talent and the chemistry, the togetherness of
Gumabaw.
this team.
Correct. And kumpiyansa rin nila.
kumpiyansa.
Medyo dumadami ang errors ng Motolite ngayong set na to.
So nagkakaroon tayo ng separation dito as Soyud gets a
Soyud
point.
down the line.
But again,
15,
Motolite,
24.
you know, a lot of things to work on, but some good signs
Substitution.
also dito sa ating first set pa lamang naman.
8 out.
On a 2-game winning streak as Bern Flora will come in and serve for the returning Myla Pablo. Ganun din dito sa kabila, palitan.
Substitution,
Gemma
Creamline.
Galanza will come in
7 out.
for Mitch
15.
Gumabaw. Mga
Galanza.
Adamson babies, ha?
In.
Oo nga.
Di ba? Dami. Tang,
Bernadette
Ben,
Flora.
Soyud,
Serving
Flora,
from Motolite.
Galanza.
Correct.
Kaupin
Kaupin
puts it away.
ends the set.
And Pac rockets the
For
first set
Creamline,
para sa mga
25,
fans ng Creamline
15.
Cool Smashers from 6-6 all. It is a 25-15 first set. The defending champions na may tangan-tangan na 5 sunod na panalo ay makakauna dito sa ating second game ng inyong Wednesday doubleheader. Magbabalik po kami.